using something that works a little bit better. So all we're going to do is blow through this, and we're going to have some fire hopefully shoot out of its face. So let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3. And we get a nice little fireball that comes out of that pumpkin's face. Okay? We don't need a ton of it. Aren't they great gloves? All right. We've got some soap because we want to make some foam bubbles here. So I'm going to squirt some soap in there like so. Put this inside my pumpkin. And I'm going to use a catalyst. Right here, Joey. My catalyst here is something called potassium iodide. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to break that stuff down immediately. And hopefully we see a bunch of foam come out of this pumpkin's face. So let's see. So we add a little bit of my catalyst. We're going to see an immediate decomposition. And we should see some foam shoot out of its face here in a second. There we go. Okay? So you see all this steam coming off here. All that steam, it's hot. I can feel it. It's an exothermic reaction that's happening. That's why we're releasing heat. And we've got all these bubbles that come out. Makes it real nice and cool. This next one that I've got is the same idea. I'm going to add the same 30% peroxide into my beaker here. But I'm going to use a slightly different catalyst. Here, this time my catalyst that I'm going to use is something called manganese dioxide, which we've got in these little coffee filters here. And the moment I drop this thing in, you should see all of it catalyzed into steam immediately. The only difference between this one and this one is we got soap in there that makes bubbles. This one we don't have any soap inside, so we just see that steam come out. Let's do a little bit more. All right. And again, like I said, this one hasn't cooperated all day, so let's see what happens here. All right, we got to give it a minute for the gas to build up in there. And you're right in firing range. If this thing works, you're going to get hit. So, let's see here. Now, all I'm using the Tesla coil for is to ignite it. If you notice, I've got a little wire hanging out the back, and I see enough smoke already. Hopefully this works. Let's see. 1, 2, go. See, Courtney? What we should have seen is that having the face come out, but that didn't want to work, so who knows? We're going to have to go back to the drawing board with this one. All right, go where I told you to go.